Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to Real Economy Trucking Euro Style. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this double empty pallets load from Badajoz, where we're at, to Puerto Llano, and it'll get us a new location, but won't take us too far off the track, because I could go down here to Cordoba as well. But my only thing is there are more jobs to Cordoba. I'm just wondering if this is going to be a really tiny town and we're going to have limited options out. But that's part of the joy of, you know, just not knowing. Just take your job and then see what the next jobs available are. So let's jump in. All right. So we've got to go to this Endosa or whatever is my pickup point. So I know it's not here at Sewer.
Turn left.
All right. So we whoop. I think he's here faster than I thought. I thought he was just going around the corner. I'm like, oh, I'll have time. No such luck.
Turn left.
All right. So, so now that I've been using the head tracking for quite some time, definitely it's kind of become a little bit second nature. I'm obviously still kind of jerky, especially when I back up and so forth. But it does make it, I think, more enjoyable because I can look around and really kind of have the environment available to me. It's just, again, being careful with views like that because Suez, I wonder if that has anything to do with the canal. Oop. You're seriously gonna stop because you're near me? Ay, ay, ay.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
Well, we had 7 hours to pick this up, I think, so I'm not worried time-wise about getting this, but yeah, this is clearly a bigger job to go get than I thought, so even happier that I didn't go ahead and do the Cordoba option, because that would be pretty long, I think. So I'm working ahead. Again, kind of, I tend to be kind of an open book, I think, on the channel, which hopefully people enjoy, that I'm just being upfront with how I'm feeling about things and what's going on and so forth. You know, again, I don't know what's driving. Is it a combination of the move, whatever, but I definitely am feeling more stressed, you know, and it's made it less enjoyable. Alright, so I'm not going here? Like, where am I going? Wow, where are we going? Okay. Wow. Okay, I did not know Badajoz is that whole way. Holy moly. Okay. We're gonna reset navigation. I mean, we're going... You know, we're going there. How? That makes no sense. Is that really my pickup point? It is. Wow. Alright.
Let's go.
Crazy. Alright, well, we've got a long way to go. Now we know this. Wow. don't think I had my lights on right again. But yeah, having to go 172 kilometers, that's going to be a bit of a haul. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty long run. I mean, it's going to be a way longer episode than normal. Oh, great. Well, I can't sleep because I'm going to lose the job. I'm assuming my loan, yeah, came out. So 257 euros has just been withdrawn from my account. So yeah, the problem is potentially going to be that yeah, I don't know. I mean, we got to get there, or we're just picking new jobs, which, because if I go to sleep on the way, like, the 7 hours will go away, because this series, it is in-game time. I can't use World of Trucks jobs because of the mods and the ProMods map and stuff. I've run into problems with that where I can't drop things off. Like, it'll allow me to pick it up, but then the pickup point isn't technically there, and it doesn't, you know, even though it's there, like, it doesn't register in the interface. So, but yeah, this is as fast as we can go. I suppose that means it moves us a little further along, and it just didn't click with me, but I mean, it is calling it Badajoz, which is crazy that 170 kilometers away. Now this is, I mean, we will get there regardless. We may be falling asleep and crashing. You are not gonna do that. Just so awful. I didn't slow down though, because I obviously need to keep going. You know, and at 90 kilometers an hour, that's the thing, this is gonna take me more than an hour to get there still. I've got 100 kilometers to go. But most of this is...
Keep right, and then exit right.
Really? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, well, most of this isn't high-speed road, or at least not obviously high-speed roads, so we'll see. So, now it'll take even longer. Can't really see. But usually it doesn't create a horrid problem for you.
Go straight on.
Alright, whoops. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. Okay. So I can go 85, which is good, because that'll almost get me up there. So it's a little highway-y. Am I on the wrong?
Right.
Oh, I think I'm on the wrong side of the road. I think I was thinking I had a 2-lane road. Oh my god, that was an awful turn with that double. Alright, so I think this roundabout was about halfway. And the good news is, I guess if I fall asleep, I'm just gonna hit a guardrail. Right? Alright, and again, this becomes my problem because I should slow down.
Take the second exit.
Because of the speed limit, to not, again, get a ticket.
Exit now.
But you're always fighting this. Yeah, there were some words that just vanished. I missed it. I think it was probably the 100 XP for free roam for another, or 35 XP for 100 kilometers. But we're not going to get another one because now we're down to 45. Alright, I think I can go 80 again. I'm not entirely sure.
Go straight on.
Alright. So, Yeah, in a perfect world, this is where I'd stop and rest, but we're not in that world. I'm not sure. I think I turn left here, but we'll see what it says.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Okay. See, now this is Zorita.
Turn left.
But 30 kilometers. I'm glad it left. Thank you. I'm like, really? Again? You're gonna wait? Alright. Again, I have no idea what the speed limit on this road is. Yeah, I know, it's blinking. You are tired in my trucky interface. Which probably means I'm in trouble. And now we don't have... Oh boy, don't do it now where I'm heading right for that truck. Now I'm okay. But I'm like, don't doze off now. I probably have 15 more minutes of game time. It's telling me about a minute in real time before we get there. So...
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, I'm going extremely fast, so we're chewing up some time here.
Turn right.
So definitely nice little countryside. Wow, that is... I'm gonna get out of here with doubles? There's no other way out of here. Oh boy. This is gonna make life entertaining. I'll be tired and driving down between the orchard and whatever else. Is this like a farm? Yeah, it's solar panels. I thought they were greenhouses, but they're solar panels. It's pretty cool though.
Right.
It's really nice, and I don't know if this is SCS stuff or if this is a ProMods thing. It's a ProMods thing. That is pretty darn impressive. Alright, turn right and then turn left. I see.
Turn left.
Don't have much of a choice. We go there and there. This is definitely a different kind of location, so it is where it ends. Yeah, now's the time for it to fall asleep. Alright, it's there. 4 hours and 22 minutes. So now we need to pick it up, and then maybe we'll be able... Where is it? Oh, it says it's right there. Okay. Oh, they've got like solar panels on the ground, so do these guys make them? That's kind of cool. Or maybe they're just storing them to put more, or maybe they just got more delivered to install more. Yeah, they got a giant transformer. That is crazy. Siemens looks like. Awesome. Love the real
Let's do this.
Real stuff. All right. So there we go. We're zeroed out. It's funny though, now it says another 178 kilometers, so it's exactly the same as how far we had to drive to get this load. But now, yeah, now I need to find a place to rest. Problem is too, I think there was some urgency with this. So this is potentially problem. Oh my god. This is interesting to say the least. Alright, we're gonna go straight forward. Yeah, he is like kind of stuck there. It's pulling out, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna go into the grass here because otherwise it's gonna be even worse coming out of there. Alright. Imagine that turn when we get out of here, like I said. I mean, I'm so tight. Ay, 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 ay. Alright. So I think we're going to have to go by that gas station in that location, so I'll be able to rest there. Just can I get there without a problem? Because, you know, a weavy road like this, not what we want right now. Especially all these poles,
Get ready to turn left.
everything else. It's a little I can't tell you how nerve-wracking it is.
Turn left.
Because, yeah, we've got these crazy signs that are, like, I don't know why that one is stuck where it is. And, of course, we have a guardrail, so I can't do much. We're probably going to take that sign out. No, maybe we didn't. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Sorry about that. Alright, yeah, let me slow down in case. Alright. He didn't zone out yet, but I'm on borrowed time for sure. I mean, the fact that I haven't been fined as well is also another miracle. But yeah, now we're obviously hauling something, so this is more challenging. We've gone a whole 10 kilometers at this point. Alright, we'll lower it to 65. Yeah, now I want to see, and I think I might... Problem is, I don't think that's the direction we're going, where that position is. But I think we almost have to go back. I guess let's take a look at the map. Yeah, if I don't do that, and I go that way, I'm just going to be in trouble. So yeah, I'm going to have to... Because that is, what? Yeah, 104. No. So we're going to have to detour, stop here.
Okay, here we go.
And then we'll go from there. Because, yeah, I mean, it's pretty close. You can see it's kind of right there. It's just, again, turning this double around. I mean, hopefully the parking lot's big enough that I can do that and maneuver. But we'll see. So, we're going to go back toward Badajoz. Okay. Nobody coming. And I think I can literally see where I need to rest, so...
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
You don't need to find a new route, because yes, now it's saying it's 207. I assume I can't pull in there, or can I? No, I can, so alright. Because, yeah, this appears then to have a good amount of space, so that is excellent. It's just figuring out, again, where the trigger point is. It looks like it's over here somewhere. So I'm going to head over this way. Is it past the car? By the car? Is it over there? I guess it's on the other side. I'm really tired, lady. Look out. Yeah, I'm trying to find a parking spot here. Okay. Come on. Trigger, thank you. Alright. We made it. Now again, I'm sure we'll be driving, yep, in the middle of the night. But yeah, the good news is there's certainly room to maneuver here, so that is good. But we can get out right on the road here, it looks like. So 3 entrances. Oh, well. It's telling us, like, because I'm sure this is the entrance from there and they can't. Ooh, alright, we're gonna wait here. Hopefully they won't stop, because, yes, I need to pull out and give myself more room. Alright, so now we're down to 158. But yeah, again, with real economy, we drive when we can drive, because otherwise we're just giving money away. Because I don't even, I think I'm getting like, I think I might be getting 500 euros for this, but... Alright, so it looks like I can go 70, so we'll speed up a little bit on our cruise. I am on cruise already, it just obviously takes a while to accelerate. And I'm assuming we just have roadways all the way to Puerto Llano. I'm assuming that's the name of the city, town we're going to. BASF. I know them from making like videotapes and stuff like that back in the 80s, so welcome to the mature simmer. I don't know what they do now, honestly. I mean, they used to make like diskettes as well, so I'm assuming they still do like electronic or some sort of magnetic media, but I don't know. They may have entirely changed their business model, because all those things I know them for are obsolete now, so clearly they're not making those and surviving. And again, that is assuming that the business in Euro Truck is a business that's surviving. I mean, they could have some old businesses or something, who knows. I don't know why they would do that, because that wouldn't really make sense, where people are like, oh yeah, I'm delivering to Sears, and, you know, because I believe they're gone. That was another staple. I mean, and, you know, I think they made it over 100 years, but still, it's always sad, and it's got to be even more stressful. I mean, I've been a victim of a layoff of a company that was struggling, but like that company is still around. You know, it's got acquired. It was acquired when I was there. That basically is what led to the layoff, as they were kind of shrinking the workforce and trying to right-size the business, as we'd say today. But again, that was back in the 90s when that term really wasn't around. But, and it was just kind of the start of where, we need to cut expenses. Let's let go of a bunch of people. Where before that obviously was not something that companies just did. That was nice. I think it's still the right way to run things. I think you'd get far better results, but I think in this day and age, the problem becomes, even if you, say, started a company or had your company and ran it that way, I don't know that people would give you the same kind of loyalty that you used to get from workers when that was kind of the norm, because I think they still wouldn't believe that you would do what you're saying you're going to do. And even if you did it once or twice, where the company was struggling and you figure, you know, you kind of stuck it out, I'm just not sure. I mean, I have seen stories here and there with companies that owners have done that, and, you know, they're interviewing the employees and they're like, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of working for this company because they stood behind us and didn't just get rid of us. But so it appears that workers kind of notice and realize that that is something special, and, you know, now it would be, where before it wasn't that special. It was just how business was done, and you could count on it. I mean, I just remember people thinking, like, you know, something like IBM or whatever, like, you get a job there and, you know, you're set for life, and you can retire there. But it's just a thing of the past, and I think it's a loss that is not good for society, for companies to operate that way. Alright, we still have half our fuel left, so no reason to stop for that. Just always checking, especially here where we're in the kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and it's the middle of the night, which doesn't help anything. We can at least swing really wide here because it's 2:40 in the morning. The town's kind of deserted. So we'll see. In theory, we should only go 50, but I'm hoping we'll be out of town before my truck even gets near that, and then we'll be back up to the speed I have in my cruise. Because now we're out of there. Okay, Ciudad Real we've been to. As you can see, it's yellow. And yes, we're back up to 70. So that worked out. Because now we'd still be okay if we were in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. Yeah, I saw some story the other day about a Tesla Cybertruck that got pulled over in Georgia. And they said they had their system, or their cruise set at 82. The police officer said they got clocked at 89, and that that puts them in a category of a super speeder, anything over 85. And so, yeah, they're and the truck owner feels they were being targeted because they had, you know, a Tesla Cybertruck. But who knows? But either way, it was more disturbing to me, the whole, because basically the super speeder thing, like, they could lose their license because they're so far, you know, they're speeding at this high rate of speed. So, but that's what the police officer informed them, is because it's a ticket over 85, you know, they're considered a super speeder violation. And so obviously they're fighting it, because they're like, well, first off, you know, I had my cruise on, and it was set at, what were those speed bumps? I don't understand. What was that? You can see it didn't even register that I was on the road there.
Take the first exit.
That was very odd, but okay.
Exit now.
So now we're going to Puerto Llano. So yeah, I wonder, maybe you can only discover it the other way, but I'm like, if you were going for like completion and trying to get 100%, how do you discover that? I drove over it and it didn't do anything. So that's part of why, like, you know, on the American Truck Simulator, I've talked about it, where I've like done California, and I may have even done Nevada. I think it was just California at 100% at one point. I mean, again, now with the rework, I'd have to go back and redo things to get that. But, yeah, that was always my fear. Like, there would be areas you couldn't get to trigger or something, and then it's like, oh, you're so close, and then you still didn't get to 100. So.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay. So, 1.
Exit now.
2. So, I am ultimately kind of trying to head east, get to Greece. As of last episode, we're on 2.74,
and then exit
which lets us use Greece, so I went ahead and finally added that to my map.
Exit right.
Now hold on. I assume I go that way, but do I? Yeah, okay. So I was like, I've been here, and I don't want to, like, get on here and then, again, have a problem. 50 kilometers. I'm not at speed yet where it's gonna... Now it finally engaged, so we can get up to 90. So it's good to be back on a quicker road for whatever time we get to be on. Yeah, we haven't even gained a kilometer yet, so it might still be in city mode a little bit. But Puerto, it's not Porto, that would be different. Puerto Llano. Yeah, still 49 kilometers, so that's also part of it. Like, it's just going to take more time because we haven't gotten outside the city. Now we finally have, because now it ticked down to 46. It's going, I mean, I'm still not going super fast is the issue, but at least we're getting there, and this will chew up some miles. So it's interesting that I've gone this way before. I don't think I've discovered this city. That would be disappointing that I went here and that this is something that I already have discovered. Although my alternative would be Cordoba, and I'd be driving by here, and like I said, that would put me further away. So,
keep right, and then exit right.
Yeah, don't have a choice. She can't go straight, so...
Exit right.
And we're only 30 kilometers away, so I am beginning to think I've been through here. I thought I was going somewhere new. I think it fooled me. But yeah, everything else was north-south or back into Portugal. I didn't realize, I mean, although I should have realized, it's a pretty obvious roundabout, but I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go left. And I do ultimately need to go left, but... But yeah, at 28 kilometers, I'm pretty sure there's not a turnoff before then. I could be wrong. Alright, uphill, so it's gonna be challenged and accelerating, which is fine. I almost vaguely remember this hill climb. I think I was here during the daytime, but I was commenting on its challenge as well with another load. No, we have discovered this already. Oh well. It's okay. It moved us in the right direction. It's going to be really funny if I actually was at this client as well. If this shipper has been where I was. There's a few things here, which is good. But, yeah, I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it, because I can see some gray roadway into where it's, in theory, sending me. Is this, like, on a big hill? It doesn't look like it, because this refinery looks like it's pretty mellow and stable.
Exit now.
Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, I drove through here, maybe on the way to Cordoba.
Go straight on. Keep left, and then exit left.
Alright, so I assume...
Exit left.
Yeah, that means I need to go around here, and that's BASF, the chemical company.
Right, and then exit right.
Again, I'm...
Exit right.
Thinking this is here, where now I leave this circle. Yep, BASF again. Oh, there's a viewpoint there.
Go straight on.
So maybe when we leave, we'll take a look at it, but this is probably, it might be this, just this location, because this looks like some crazy large refining operation.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, it's running the pipes over the road.
Turn right.
Yeah, this... I would rather see this during the day, but we're not going to have that option. Well, maybe.
Turn left.
Because it is... The sun should be coming up in a little bit, but I don't know that it will be right away. I was going to say, I think it's moving. Hopefully, yeah, we'll be straightened out.
Ready to turn left.
This is definitely the better way to go than the other angle. I assume again this early, but once again there could be truckers like me. Alright, so now we just need to pay attention.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay,
Turn
I'm gonna go
right.
way out to the side. You can kind of see the tracks where the others have come in that way. Alright, so there's our space. Because I was going to say, we can't really maneuver with this, so I do need to, you know, kind of be careful. I'm hoping. Please make that post. Thank you. Alright. And now it's just, will it give it to me, or is it going to tell me I didn't make it? Alright. Thank you. So let's deliver these empty pallets. Alright, 509 euros. Not a bad payday. Oh, our profit is negative. Wow, we went way down. We were in the 6,000s. So I'm guessing there was some sort of... Guessing one of my drivers didn't have a delivery. It looks like there's a profit there. And there's a profit there. Unless they just bought fuel or something. I mean, I'm the largest loss, but I'm thinking that's, again, because of the crash I had. That wasn't my fault, by the way. It was the AI running into me and really hosing me up. But this is exactly, again, the challenge with the real economy. Like, you have an accident, and man, you're trying to dig yourself out of a hole. I mean, I was at, like, negative 11,000 euros, so this is still better, but it's concerning that it dropped, you know, at least a couple thousand in 7 days. But my hope is, because I don't think I'm outside, because, yeah, this is where I'm trying to get. Last 2 weeks, no violations. I'm not doing very well. You can see I've had 5 crashes. So yeah, this is just my delivery log. Because what I was hoping to see is when did I pay for that repair, but I don't think it really has financials anywhere that I can see. Oh well. So yeah, I don't know, because I'm hoping like what we paid for in that crash falls off in 7 day, you know, the 7-day window, and then it's not so bad again, and we're able to be a profitable company. But if that isn't the case, I mean, we still have 77,000 euros. We're going to be okay for a little bit, but you know, but at that burn rate, if it really doesn't change in about 2 months, we're going to be in trouble. So, I mean, 2 months in game is going to take a long time in real life, but we shall see how things play out. But hope you've enjoyed the ride. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please consider those things. They're greatly appreciated and super important to the channel and myself as well. And I will see you next time.